And if we ask the stars what they mean, what would they say back to us? Welcome! You want to go on a card journey today? Give me some of your time, and I'll give you some of your story. Well, let's see what the cards say. Hey there, Taurus. Welcome to Coin Place Tarot. My name is Coin, and I'm going to be your tarot card reader for today. What we're looking at in this round of reads is going to be your one-to-one for the month of October. A one-to-one is a style of reading that I do where we examine a direct relational dynamic between you and another. One-to-one. Two separate entities looking at each other. The caveat that I like to bring to these style of reads is mainly two things. The first, I hesitate to call them love readings because they may not always be lovely. Right? We examine all relational dynamics, not just the prettiness and the butterflies. The second, they don't always have to be about love. Promise you. It could be examining a friendship, a familial dynamic, something with a coworker, somebody that you just met. It just examines what relationship is most prevalent in that one-to-one based reading. So as a preamble to the read, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, but don't always be so willing to reverse. Even if it gets tough at this table, understand as your tarot card reader, I would never purposely try to betray you or misread the cards. That's not what we do here. That's not how I read. So follow along with me in your read today, Taurus. And yeah, let's see what the cards say. Show us the cards that we need to see, please, for Taurus's one-to-one in the month of October. You're going to be on this side. They're going to be on this one. What are the cards that Taurus needs to see, please, in their one-to-one read in October? Okay, starting with you over here. Strength, the card of Leo. The power of perseverance from within. Okay. On their side, the Ace of Pentacles. To actually believe a new opportunity that's been shown to them. Okay. So it took some power of fortitude for whatever bargain or deal was struck between you and this person. You don't have to hide your worries and doubts, but you have to push forward, right? What do we do with fear? We turn it into action. And for them, they actually believe in whatever they're picking up what you're trying to put down. That's the easiest way I can put it. For you, Taurus, for whoever this person and what they mean to you, you know what? We're going to give it a shot. Cool. They see the opportunity that you have been trying to forward. Okay. Let's look at fronts and backs. Fronts and backs in the one-to-one reading detailing, hey, let me move the card stacks over there. Fronts, we're facing each other now that we have two separate people on the board. What is going on, what are we directly saying and communicating with each other, and backs, what is not being directly said or illuminated. So show us the cards that we need to see, please, for Taurus in this read, this one-to-one read today. Define their fronts and backs, what's being communicated. On your side. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Okay, I think I'm starting to get why you had to invoke strength here. So let's look at their side. The Devil, card of Capricorn. Eight of Pentacles, Mastery. Okay, so let's talk about it. A lot of Earth coming out, even one of the Earth signs. I think talking about what's going on with you kind of counterbalances what's going on with them, right? So what's the easiest way to say this? The reason why we had to foster so much strength here, to foster the power of the spirit within, behind us, what is going on in this dynamic as it currently stands, no one knows how much work I put in to just make this work out, right? And right now I'm feeling left behind, left out, or at least the notion that something is beyond my grasp, right? I tried so hard to make this work, and either other people have thought this was easy for me, or no one knows just how much I put into this. The Five of Pentacles, what we're showing, what we're communicating is, yeah, I had to do this for me, by me. This is what's going on within right now, if you cared to ask. On their side, while we are looking at the brightness of a new proposition, mastery or their experience that they've had in the past, telling them all the worst things about what's being communicated. So while we go on and embark on the logistics of whatever journey or deal that's being struck, there's also the notion that what's being reflected to you, that devil, and we're going to get into all the major arcana later on in this read. Do not worry about that. That devil here was being communicated is almost reiterating all these fears and nightmares that you had about it. Right. So it's strange to me, especially on their end, Taurus, of why they would mutually collaborate with something that they don't exactly seem to have, the fondest feelings or memories towards. But at least that Eight of Pentacles behind them, okay, I see the value in this. Now, do I see the value in you? Right? That's what I'm trying to understand here. Why are we just so dead set? There's so much, okay, let's do this. This is what it is. I like the blueprint. Cool. So we're going to skip by all of the struggles I've been going through. Like, we're just going to pretend that doesn't exist because now we got a product. I'm trying to understand what's going on here. So reveal positions of each individual entity in this read for Taurus and the read today. Okay. I can see that. So that flipped out, and because it flipped out over there, I'm gonna have this go over there. But I'm reading this more so in the ways that it's reflected towards me, which is the reverse. Right, on their side, the notion of the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, the slow divestment, even if I'm going through the motions of it right now, not all is as it appears on the surface, because I like the blueprint, even as I drift away. There's something that's not entirely truthful behavior here. And that's what, again, probably is what's striking a chord with you in this dynamic. We have to talk about the tough things and sit with it. So show Taurus on their side. What's going on there? Reveal positions. Where does each individual party stand? Can I get one for Taurus? Okay, we're going to shuffle. What are the cards that we need to see, please? On your side, the Three of Swords. Yeah, that makes sense. These are almost completely incompatible energies right now. Even on separate sides, I can already tell that, and here's why. On your side, the Three of Swords, where you stand right now is recovering from heartbreak, right? No one knows just how much I put into this, how much I feel left out, me communicating my feelings about, hey, why do I feel, just left out to dry here? And that's why I'm trying to foster strength for whatever this dynamic is between you and I. On their side, while on the surface level, it appears, I'm down for this opportunity. What's only being shown and communicated with you is everything that you already feared, right? No matter what reassurance is being given, the actions are telling you very loud and clear, Taurus. And what they also know better is that while they say they're going along with this new opportunity that's being placed, they're slowly divesting, right? And that's why I said it was imperative for me to say that this came out in the reverse on my side, and that's how I take it. If it flew out in a different way, I would have taken it that way. Having it in the reverse on their positional end, at least in this one-to-one read, it tells me that, yeah, I'm going to show a grandiose amount of effort in the onset and slowly plan my escape route afterwards. All that's being communicated and shown to you is exactly why you felt left out in the first place. Whatever's going on between you and this party, it was good for, reestablishing whatever link or connection was there. And now things are falling apart at even a faster rate. So what's going on here? Underneath it all, Hierophant, card of Taurus. And that's you. I think this is a lesson in finding us again, because it's almost like we're repeating this entire cycle with this person, and now it's being shown to you even in a harsher way why this should not work. Because if I had to foster this much strength and effort, then what does it go towards? Right now, I don't believe you feel that anything is being reciprocated towards you. And that's just what I'm seeing. Show cards of connection. What occupies the connective energy, the bridging gap between the two. Now that we have one on one side and one on the other, looking towards each other, 1, 2, 1. What about 1, 2, 1? What is shared in between? Show the bridge in between these two parties in Taurus's read. What are the cards we need to see, please, for Taurus's read today? And down the middle, what is shared? The King of Wands. The capacity to assess properly and do what we feel is right. 10 of Cups, the notion of proper harmony. Justice, the card of Libra. Okay, we are recording during Libra season. It's always good to pull the power cards. It's the reason for the season. And lastly, the Two of Pentacles. If nothing else, we can say that this is balanced. Balanced maybe in an awful and regretful kind of way, but hey, we gotta learn the lesson sometime. And maybe the harmony of what we're seeing here, if I gotta put this much effort just to make you care about me, maybe that's my sign that you don't, right? That's what I'm seeing, is that ultimately it's almost like this person is trying to show you the lesson of what this devolved to at this point. Because while we're saying the potentiality of this is so high, the reality of it is that it makes you feel worse and worse by the day, Taurus. What's going on here is that the balancing of the scales isn't quote unquote working for or against you. The only answer is confirmation at this point. What's being shown to you is exactly what was already there. And right now it's showing more and more to be nothing. Whatever this connection with this person, not only is it going in a sour note, but it's more to the point of, why do I feel that I've invested so much hard driving work into this and feel I've gotten less and less out of it the more that I've tried? And on their end, they're just saying, well, I'm along for the ride, so that's your fault, buddy. It's not weighing out equally. And so for the Taurus I'm looking at, the lesson here is actually, no, the person is, whatever they mean to you is not really what's adding up to be going on here. Because what they're showing you is just how much they don't care, almost like they are taking your efforts, your everything they know that you put in, with that Nine of Pentacles behind and the Five of Pentacles front facing, that they're taking it for granted. But the thing is, right now they know that this dynamic is working for them, and specifically more towards the benefit of their side. Let's just be honest. No matter what expense or toll is taken on you, that's what's going on here. Underneath it all, the Empress, the highest evolution of the self. Let this be a lesson. I know it hurts right now, but so too is staying still. And for the Taurus I'm looking at right now, we keep on driving and trying to push forward because this is how it should be, this is how it should work, instead of just saying, F off. That's the nicest way I could put it right now. If you're going to treat me like this, if I'm constantly feeling like this, if I'm gaining nothing and you're gaining everything, then what is a relationship? What is the point of us working anything out together? Do we have any good vibes between us at all? Right now, I'm not reading that. Okay, define the major arcana strewn across the table for Taurus in this read. We first look to their strength. Why I put so much effort into strength. Show the cards that we need to see, please. Define here strength for Taurus's read. What are we harnessing within? So first, looking towards strength for you, Taurus, we see this. Temperance, card Sagittarius. All the effort that you had to put in to make this work, that is what it's trying to show you. The sheer amount of things that you have done just to make this a good, happy dynamic between you and whoever this person and what they mean to you is. Why can't we invest that into ourselves? Right? It's not going to stop until we make a stand and say, hey, this is not okay anymore. I'm not going to take this as, where I should end up in life. And I also got to take my accountability for how I let it get to this point. Because you're sitting pretty and you're sitting fine, and you're not worried about any of this because of just how much work I did to make you happy instead of, not losing myself in that process. So the more I have to feel the void of emptiness, that is also a reminder every day of what I should be putting into myself, or how a relational dynamic between me and you, how it should fulfill me as well, not just you. To the devil, Nine of Cups. And again, this is why I had to say, on their side, totally content and fulfillment. Why would I change? You haven't shown me a reason to. In fact, I could walk all over you and, hey, you're just going to put in more effort, right? Why would I change? Right? And so their actions are honestly what you need to see the most right now. I know we don't like the way that this turned out. I don't want you to be sending yourself, sending your kindness, sending your feelings in this, Taurus. But you also got to call a spade a spade. This person has no intentionality of changing because they have no causality for it. And it's not about making you, you making them want you more or value this relational dynamic more. It's about leaving them. Because right now you're driving yourself to a breaking point and they're just saying, do more. No one who would care for you in a relationship of reciprocity would force you to crash into a wall. They gain nothing from that, unless it always was a parasitic relationship from the outset. To Justice, the card of Libra, Three of Pentacles. I mean, yeah, it's a workable dynamic in terms of raw, efficiency, but yeah, what do we have beyond that? And that's my question that keeps on popping up again. What is there beyond the void of trying to make this work? There doesn't seem to be much emotional investment. There doesn't seem to be much of anything but more heartbreak and more pain on your side, and more comfort and more like a tap of assurance on their side. Even a toxic symbiotic relationship is a symbiotic relationship. And between you and this person, what I'm seeing for you right now, Taurus, is that until you make a stand, they're gonna continuously basically try to dig out from under your feet and take whatever they can from you. We've been through this. You know me and you know this. Why would I change? I have no incentive to. So in resolution, your cards of resolution for Taurus in this read. Because I don't like seeing you like this. Especially because I know as in accordance not only with your sign, but most Taurus people that I met, you will keep at something if you believe that it can change. And maybe that is what the entire lesson here is to be about, is that all the things that we thought we could change, we thought it was about them. No, it's about us. Let's hold a resolution for Taurus in this read. So cards of resolution for Taurus in this read today, please. So in resolution, Taurus, we hold Chariot, the card of Cancer. And it may not feel fun, but actually this is the most fast-moving part of the journey that you need to see. Because the destruction will get worse and worse until you make a stand for yourself. This person has no intentionality of changing. They've already proven that multiple times. And they put the emotional burden upon you to fix everything. Maybe that's the point where we have to pump the brakes and just let whatever is going to fly out the window. Eight of Wands, direct communication. You have seen what you needed to. Trying to work for more in the effort of this will all be better. That means both people are working for more. And clearly in this dynamic, it's all going towards this side. All the good energy, all the effort, it's going in their benefit, leaving none for you. In resolution, Ten of Swords. Right. The painful truth about endings is that if nothing else, this is exactly what you needed to see, because you had no intentionality in stopping until it got to the breaking point where you couldn't do anymore. Not just the emotional, I'm going to cry and then just go through this cycle again, pretending that it's complete. No, and this one is gonna work you to the absolute bone until you have absolutely nothing left, and then complain why can't I get more? I thought you knew what this was about. So let this be a challenge and a lesson of whoever you're investing into right now, Taurus. Um, if they don't like you, they don't like you, and that's okay to understand. But let it also be a lesson of all the energy that you put towards this, all that heartbreak, all that pain. Why can't we take a lot of that, almost all of that back, and invest into ourselves? And that's what I see in your read today, Taurus. Again, this is a tough conversation because, again, you value this person more than they value you. And that is the easiest and most honest way I can put it. That is what I've been seeing throughout the cards and the reads. Yeah, they're excited for a quote unquote new opportunity between us because there's always going to be new opportunity between us. You have no intentionality of stopping right now. Why would I break it? There's no point in breaking a wheel. If it keeps you on the hamster wheel, if it keeps the cycle going, well, I'm going to give the bare minimum and I'm going to give the absolute maximum. You're going to give the most and get the least. That's why I see in your read today, Taurus. Hope this conversation helped. And yeah, even as your card reader, I'm in your corner. But when I see this, we also have to understand that we're active players in this game too. So how do we center ourselves? Just remember that. I'll see you around, okay? Take care.